Hello everyone and welcome to this session. In this session we will be talking about parallel and series combination, and it's really important to know the difference between parallel and series. So let's begin our discussion. Now first I'm going to talk about the parallel. The parallel combination, that means any two resistor or any two elements that has the same nodes from both sides. If I'm having those two resistors, the left side, I'm noticing that they share the same node, node A, and in the right side, from the right side, they share the same node B. That means they are parallel. Now, when you say a parallel combination, that means they're having the same voltages. So VR1, the voltage for resistor 1, is equal to voltage for resistor 2. VR1 equal VR2. And the R total, the total resistor, what does a total resistor mean? If I want to replace those two resistors by one equal to those combination, by one resistor only, this resistor has to equal, you can calculate the value of this R total using this formula or this one. Now this formula, if I only have two resistors, so two resistors only, you can use this formula. You multiply the two resistors over the addition of the two resistors. Or you can say the reciprocal of R total equal the reciprocal of R1 plus the reciprocal of R2. And then whenever you calculate this side with your calculator, you can just take the like flip the answer. If the answer was 1 over 2, just take the reciprocal, which is 2 over 1, and that would be the R total. So those are two formulas. Usually I use this one if I'm having more than two resistors. Like if I'm having a 3 or 4, then I would say plus 1 over 3 plus 1 over 4. Now to keep in mind, whenever I add two resistors in parallel and I replace them by R total, the node from the left and the right, they're still the same, node A and node B. And the voltages VR total is equal to VR1 is equal to VR2. Same nodes, same voltages. Keep in mind this very important statement because we will be using it a lot later on. Now, the second combinations are series. Series, I'm not looking at nodes, I'm not looking at voltages, I'm only paying attention to currents. So if I'm having the same current that is running through R1 and R2, you see here the current, when it goes through R1, it does not split, it keeps going the same amount of current through R2. While here in the parallel combination, when I send a current to this junction, it will split. Some of it would go up, some of it would go down. So this is important. Same current, the current does not split. That means IR1 equal IR2. If I'm taking an R total, here it's simpler to calculate the R total. It's only the addition or the summation of R1 and R2, and the current would stay the same current. This is so important. I'm gonna leave you with those two concepts for this video. We'll be talking about switches next video, and then I'm gonna give you some tricks, and then we will move to a problem that we will use all of these concepts. So be careful, be safe, and I will see you next time.